15 minutes Shoonya itself can lead to enlightenment. But such human beings are rare who are willing to leave themselves out. Such things come
conscious practice. What's conscious? This is Vish, and today I'll be responding to Sadhguru's video on the reason why you are struggling to meditate. My name is Vish, I'm an aspiring yogi, love all things meditation, yoga, and wisdom based. Super grateful for you being here and watching this video with me. Before we proceed, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button and the like button, I'll be super grateful. You ever wonder why you struggle to meditate? Well, it's something I used to wonder all the time. Super curious about what Sadhguru will say about this, so without further ado, let's get into the video.
The reason why spirituality seems to be complex, it is not. It's very simple. Why it seems to be complex is only because of this factor. The more you try, the more you're getting established. But if you don't try, there is no way. If that comes to you, you will see your meditation will graduate into different dimensions.
Shoonya means verum, emptiness. One thing that you don't want in your life is, you don't want emptiness. Why all the trouble that you're taking on in your life in terms of education, family, profession, money, problems, everything is, somehow you want to ensure that your life is not empty. That's all you're trying to do. At any cost you want to see that your life is not empty, you don't mind trouble, but you don't want it to be empty. All the pain people are inviting in their lives just to avoid emptiness. Because emptiness is the ultimate poison, ultimate poison it is. You don't want your life to be empty. But consciously if you become empty, that is the nectar of life. That is life, Shoonya meditation.
Shoonya means leaving yourself out. If you master the art of leaving yourself out of your own life, 15 minutes Shoonya itself can lead to enlightenment. But such human beings are rare who are willing to leave themselves out. Such things come only when one has a deep sense of surrender in them, without assisting them towards surrender. It's not impossible, but rare. It's very much a possibility for anybody. But when people are using meditation as a trick to live better, the question of leaving yourself out doesn't arise, isn't it? It's about you. The very reason why you're meditating is your well-being. That itself is defeating. But if I tell people, just meditate, it did not bring any well-being, most people will never meditate. So we are talking about well-being, the benefits that one will derive, which is very self-defeating.
Great perspective here.
See, the reason why spirituality seems to be complex, it is not. It's very simple. Why it seems to be complex is only because of this factor. Because it's a process of self-annihilation. Only somebody who's willing to dissolve himself. How can anybody dissolve himself? If I say, I'm going to dissolve myself, you get more established than anybody else. You understand what I'm saying? The more you try, the more you're getting established. But if you don't try, there is no way. Just getting that tact or knack of just making effort but not bothering about what's happening. That's where the whole crux of meditation is. If you just understand whatever happens, it's just fine with you, then slowly you are staying out of it. You can't stay out of the effort, but you can stay out of the fruit that it produces, isn't it? If you take away this, nothing need to happen to you, no benefit. Even if it tortures you, every day you will sit. If that comes to you, you will see your meditation will graduate into different dimensions. But people are always meditating, calculating, am I getting enough or not? That itself is a limitation. But you cannot inspire people without offering them benefits. Nobody would meditate if you tell them, you won't get anything, just meditate. So that's where meditations have become limited. Shoonya means a non-physical dimension or that which is limitless. It's the most precious thing. But it takes a certain amount of subtleness to even grasp it. If you simply go by the instruction and sit there, physiologically changes are happening. It is a clear step forward. It doesn't matter what you do, what type of practice you do, there is really no substitute for Shoonya. 15 minutes Shoonya itself can lead to enlightenment.
In your normal perception, it is absolute poison. But you drink it and see, this is the ultimate nectar.
If you become empty, it contains everything.
This was honestly one of my favorite videos by Sadhguru because I could actually directly connect with it, literally. I have actually got initiated into Shoonya November of 2021. So I've been daily practicing it twice a day since then, and it's currently March of 2022. Definitely a very powerful practice. And I really love, I would say, two parts of this, because the one is supposedly this could get you enlightened. I mean, didn't know that. But then he also did say it's not the easiest thing, right? You gotta really leave yourself out. And I really love this because, I don't know, I was definitely kind of in awe while listening. Because, yeah, a lot of us do, or quote unquote do things like meditation, or quote unquote do yoga, for the well-being of this body, mind, and so on. But literally with Shoonya, because it's emptiness, you gotta literally let go of yourself, literally. That's deep. That's deep, because then when you're seeking this betterment even, that's also kind of a goal. And it kind of takes away from this quote-unquote present moment, because that goal is not here. So maybe that's one aspect of it. But I think the deeper component of it is the fact that, yeah, you really can seek that betterment. And I love this too, which is you need to give it the full effort while staying completely, essentially unfazed by the results that are fruiting, or not fruiting in this case. So very powerful. I think it can be translated into other aspects of life. I think the awareness is key. So as long as you're in the direction that you need to go, at that point, just put your head down and grind. That's it. Unconditionally do it. And that's how I unconditionally practice a lot of the sadhana, or which is spiritual practices. I used to do it quite a bit, seeking this betterment, seeking this well-being, but now I just unconditionally do it, really just to do it. And I think it's as simple as that. So, very powerful video. I would encourage you all to unconditionally practice whatever you do in life. Give your full involvement without expecting anything. And naturally, it's funny, but literally indirectly, you'll see the fruits blossoming a lot faster and maybe riper and better. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you taking this time. Comment down below what your thoughts are on what I've shared, what Sadhguru has shared, and also comment down if you have any other video reaction requests or topics. With that, make it a great day, take this joyful and stay conscious. Ecstasy.